Hello everyone, Chaplain Kevin here, Kevin Lamb out of the Thomas County Sheriff's Office. Today I'm going to tell you a quick story of in Matthew 25 verses 14 to 30 thereabout, and it's the parable about the talents. The master goes away. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick warning here. This is a long passage, and this is probably going to be a little bit more lengthy of a talk than we have had in the past. So here we go. So this master of the household is going away, and he has given one of his servants 5 talents. And he also give another servant 2 talents, and another servant he give 1 talent. Now, we look at talents as the ability maybe to play the piano or to shoot straight, or, all this stuff. So that's not what it means. A talent was basically 1 talent was a year's wage. So whatever you consider a yearly wage is equal to 1 talent. So the master is giving out pretty good chunks of change here. Now, with that, we have to realize that he really trusted these guys or these gals with a lot of money. So one talent is still an annual salary. 2 is crazy, and 5 is oh my. Well, the one who was given 5 talents, he goes and does business, and he doubles the income on the 5 and makes 10. And then the one who has been given 2 annual salaries, he goes, does business and trades, and he comes back and he has doubled his investment. Now the one who had the 1 talent, he went and buried it in the yard. He kept it safe, but he didn't do anything with it. He didn't do anything. He's accountable for that. So now the master comes back, and he goes to the one with 5. He says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. Come on in." He goes to the one who had been given 2, who had doubled it to 4, and he says, "Well done, good and faithful servant, come on in." And he goes to the one, he calls him a wicked and lazy servant, because he didn't even put it in a bank where at least he could have got a little something. It would be safe, and he'd have got a little something, but at this point, got nothing. So here, now how does this apply to the first responder community? Number 1, we are entrusted with a lot. We are entrusted with the things that we're being given. We have stewardship of. They're not ours. We have custody of it. Like these guys were given this money, but it wasn't theirs to keep. It was theirs to do business with. So first responders have been given a badge, have been entrusted with authority, and it's on. We're designated authority, so it's on loan to us. But we have to do business with it. We have to do what's right with it. So first, we don't get to choose the call. No responder gets to say, "I'm not feeling like going to put that fire out in that neighborhood today. I don't think I'm going to do that." No, we've been entrusted, and when the call comes, you go. That's what happens. So the next thing is the one servant who had been given 1 annual salary. He said, "I was afraid of you, my master," when he's telling him why he's doing such a poor job. He says, "I was afraid because I know you reap where you haven't harvested, or harvest where you haven't sown, and these different things." So he had a unhealthy fear. He was scared of the master. So fear is the enemy of fruitfulness. So where hesitation can cost, fear can cause hesitation, and hesitation can cost lives. First responders understand this all too well. When you have a fear-driven, somebody freezes up and it makes them paralyzed, and they can't function, can't move. You have to be able to function. You have to be able to move. You have to be able to do the job that you're called to do. The next theme here is faithfulness. So we're called to faithfulness, and faithfulness is proportional to what we have been given. Remember earlier, the one who'd been given 5 got the reward of how you've done great, come on in. And the one who was given 2, and he was faithful with his 2 and doubled it. So one had been given 5 annual salaries, the other one had been given 2 annual salaries. Both of those got the same end result, the same reward, but on different levels and different scales of monetary income. So how does this now apply to the first responder? The first responder culture is intensely comparative. Seniority, rank, call volume, all these things kind of, it's a thing. But this theme liberates. God does not compare your shift. He doesn't compare your shift to your partners or your rank. The rookie who faithfully serves a single family in crisis receives the same attaboy, the same congratulations, the same thank you, the same well done, thy good and faithful servant, as the senior. So this is really a critical theme here. Number one, realize what you have is designated and delegated authority, and to do your work well. Number two, fear. Fear is the enemy of fruitfulness and faithfulness. Faithfulness, number three, is proportional, not comparative. Guys, thanks a million. I knew today was going to be a little bit longer, but I've been up since 4:30, and this is one that got me, and it put me right where it hurts. It pinged me right between my eyes with a hammer. So I wanted to share that love with you as well. So if this has been interesting to you today, thanks a million for hanging out for these few minutes. And we do have a new website. It's chaplainlamb.com. And if you would like to, please go over there. And we have a free book that you can download. It's an ebook, and it's 7 different prayers for first responders. So it might be something that's really interesting to you, and it's probably something that's very interesting to your loved ones, folks who can pray for you while you're out on duty and out on the job. And it's small. It's not elaborate. It's not wordy, and it's not churchy. So having said all that, chaplainlamb.com, and you can of course get me or whatever you need from there as well. Hey, thanks a million. Y'all have a great day. Bye for now.